Two European heavyweights, Spain and Belgium, struck the crossbar of expectation in their opening matches and now face early group stage jeopardy. This split-screen look at Groups G and H shows all 8 teams gridlocked on exactly 1 point. Spain played to a frustrating 0-0 draw with Cabo Verde, while Belgium stalled in a 1-1 tie against Egypt. Both results exposed a recurring tactical struggle: high-possession European models laboring to penetrate disciplined, counter-attacking defensive structures. The June 21st fixtures bring this clash of styles into sharp focus. Spain meets Saudi Arabia in Atlanta, while Belgium takes on Iran in Los Angeles. The pressure for tactical adjustment rests entirely on the European sides. For Saudi Arabia and Iran, this is a massive opportunity to capitalize on those frustrations through a low-block upset. Possession without efficiency is a liability. Match Day 2 tests whether these superpowers can refine their final third play or remain stationary against the block. This pitch map plots Spain's 27 unconverted shots against Cabo Verde. Very few occurred from inside the high danger zones. To address this, Luis de la Fuente will likely deploy a 4-3-3, anchored by a 4-man backline sitting behind a possession-heavy midfield trio. At the base of that trio is Rodri. As the regista, he dictates the tempo, using metronomic passing to pin the opposition deep. He will be passing into a wall. Saudi Arabia proved their defensive resilience against Uruguay, operating in Giorgio Stanis's compact, highly disciplined structure. Overlaying Saudi Arabia's low block onto Spain's system visualizes the tactical clash. Spain's attackers are absorbed by a packed 5-man defensive line and a narrow midfield barrier. Once Saudi Arabia forces a turnover, their offensive transition relies entirely on wide, rapid counterattacks led by Salem Al-Dawsari on the left flank. Historically, Spain dominates this matchup. They hold a 3-0 record against Saudi Arabia and have never conceded a goal to them in prior meetings. Expect the first 30 minutes to follow a strict script. Spain will monopolize the ball, while Saudi Arabia focuses purely on survival and drawing fouls to win set pieces. Spain's success hinges on verticality. They must execute quick, line-breaking passes in transition before Saudi Arabia has time to reset their defensive shape. Belgium arrives in Los Angeles with similar problems. Following a stagnant draw with Egypt, manager Rudy Garcia is demanding sharper transitions from his transitioning squad. Belgium's 4-2-3-1 functions through spacing between 2 defensive anchors and the attacking line. Iran will test that spacing with intense defensive discipline, overlaying a narrow 4-4-2 block to completely crowd the central midfield, forcing Belgium wide. To bypass congestion, Belgium relies on Kevin De Bruyne as the creative pivot. His field vision is required to find the narrow passing lanes left open. Garcia's necessary adjustment is replacing Luis Openda with Romelu Lukaku. Belgium needs a physical presence to engage Iran's center-backs and create space. Iran expects this. They will gladly cede possession, sit deep, and look to launch fast breaks using channel running forwards on the counter. Belgium and Iran have never played each other. This is a pristine test of European technical creativity against Asian collective defense. The match will be decided by physical attrition in the center of the pitch. Whichever side wins the loose balls in midfield will dictate the final tempo. When tactical systems neutralize each other, individual execution determines the winner. Wide speed is the antidote to central congestion. For Spain, 18-year-old Lamine Yamal provides the high-speed lateral threat, provided his hamstring allows him the minutes needed to stretch the Saudi defense. Belgium requires a different profile. Romelu Lukaku, their all-time top scorer, provides the physical gravity necessary to occupy defenders and open passing lanes. The underdogs have their own specialists. Iran relies on Mehdi Taremi, an aggressive forward who thrives on transition passes sent over high defensive lines. Saudi Arabia bypasses the midfield entirely, using veterans like Salem Al-Dawsari, whose dangerous free-kick deliveries punish teams that commit fouls in the final third. Coaches build structures to move the ball into the final third. These individuals bear the sole responsibility for converting those opportunities into goals. This split screen compares their styles. On the left, Spain shifts the ball to create 3-on-2 wing overloads while employing an aggressive high press. On the right, Belgium attempts central penetration into a target man, while Iran utilizes a patient mid-block. Saudi Arabia and Iran prioritize aerial dominance. Dead ball situations provide their direct path to goal, punishing teams that hold the majority of possession. Long throws and direct channel passes let the underdogs completely bypass the European midfield, turning a structured buildup into a FUD race. The low block is a coiled spring. It lures possession teams out of position, waiting for the exact moment to snap into a lethal transition. With all teams tied on 1 point, the margins in Groups G and H are non-existent. A loss on Match Day 2 leaves almost no safety net, forcing a mandatory win in the final round to remain in the tournament. For Spain against Saudi Arabia, the data points to a comfortable result. Opta gives Spain an 86.7% win probability, provided they improve their efficiency inside the box. Our projected score is Spain 2, Saudi Arabia 0. Belgium's matchup against Iran presents tighter margins. Belgium holds the clear quality edge, but Iran's proven tenacity and counterattacking threat will keep the game close. Our projected score is Belgium 2, Iran 1. Applying these predictions to the standings, Spain and Belgium vault to the top of their groups, taking full control of their tournament destiny. Matchday 2 will answer the defining tactical question of the group stage, whether elite possession football can still reliably dismantle a disciplined low block on the world's biggest stage. Check the data, challenge our tactical read, and drop your exact score predictions in the comments below.